Jalen Rose is building a new team these days. The former NBA star and current ESPN basketball analyst is a co-founder of the Jalen Rose Leadership Academy in Detroit, Michigan.
Basketball was my vehicle that allowed me to have a scholarship at the University of Michigan. I never wanted to be perceived as a dumb jock, so education was always important to me. And once I started my foundation, we influenced 5 young men and women each year via scholarship to college, and we just wanted to expand on that mission. So now we're going from influencing 5 a year and having an endowment at the University of Michigan to trying to influence 120 in the class of 2015.
The Jalen Rose Academy is an open enrollment public charter high school that first opened its doors in September 2011 to 120 ninth grade students. An additional freshman class will be added as the school grows. But for Jalen, these students are special.
I have 120 new family members, and it's a big-time responsibility. It takes a lot of drive, a lot of time, a lot of energy, a lot of resources. But this is something you have to be committed to. It's nothing you could just put your name on it and think it's going to run itself. So it's taken a lot of energy to get it to this point, and we still got a long way to go.
And that's why the Jeep brand has teamed up with the Academy to provide support for the Academy's mentoring, scholarship, and athletic programs.
There are 4 primary elements that the Jeep brand will be a part of with the Jalen Rose Academy. The first one is mentorship. There's a mentorship program with 10 students. Scholarships, we will offer 10 scholarships to the graduating class. Sports and fitness, we will actually fund their sports team with equipment and uniforms. And finally, field trips, one of which we've already done to the charity preview earlier in the year in January, and there are others that we will also be involved in.
At the Academy, students receive leadership-focused education with a real-world, hands-on approach that fuels leadership, provides educational empowerment, and develops life skills. But it's about more than high school graduation at the Academy.
That's what we want. We want a 100% graduation class, but our school is not just about graduating from high school. We want a 9 through 16 model that also instills the goals and the opportunity to graduate from college.
A corporation like Jeep decide that they want to look at and engage in supporting us, because for us to succeed, we need to have, and we're desirous of having, that kind of support. So both from a financial standpoint, but more critically, from making their employees available to us, to look at coming in and rolling up their sleeves and becoming engaged and part of, again, this experience of trying to prepare young people for the future. We can't do it alone. This is truly, a village.
We're lucky, we're fortunate to have a partner like Jeep that really cares about what's happening in the inner city. Ironically, a lot of people may or may not know this, but my mom actually worked at Chrysler over 20 years, and she's a definite Jeep supporter. We drive a Jeep, and Chrysler put a lot of food on the table growing up, so it's very important to not only have a great partner like Jeep who cares about giving back to the community, but it's not forced, it's genuine, and that's the great thing about this partnership.